What are you going to do then? Do you want another house or not?
Dunno.
God. Well, make up your mind.
What do you think, Ree?
Oh, Mum.
Look, you've got to make your own decision. Not go asking her all the time.
Go on, Mum. Take a chance. Have another house.
It's in a very good position.
It's next to the station.
Well, what are you going to do then?
All right, I'll have it then.
Oh, blimey. Thank God for that. Come on, put your £50 in the bank. Sit there mooning. Look, 2 20s and a 10.
Stop nagging.
Well, blimey, be here all night the way she plays. I mean, every single move. It's a big decision for her, isn't it?
Well.
Anyone thinks she's buying a real house the way she carries on? Come on, whose throw is it?
Mine.
Well, get on with it then. No, see, I mean, as I was saying, you see, that transcendentalism, that's old religion, that is. I mean, your Maorice never invented that.
No one said he invented it.
I mean, your Wogs, they've been practising that belief for years, they have. And a fat lot of good it's done them, too.
Well, what's wrong with people practising their own religion? Don't all have to believe in the same one.
I'm not saying that, I've not said that at all.
Well, what are you going on about?
I'm on about him coming over here and preaching that to the youth of this country. That's what I'm on about. I mean, you get the youth of this country on that religion, and it's going to do more harm to the moral fibres of your nation than your Marjoriana will.
Daft, Dad. What's religion got to do with taking drugs? Nothing.
Oh, no, but of course, he's right. Of course it's a drug. Yes, religion is the opium of the masses. That's Karl Marx, that is.
Yeah, well, you can leave him out of it. Don't want none of his Bolshevik balderdash in here. Right, all religion ain't opium.
Well, I think it is.
Yeah, well, you're an atheistic scar skit, ain't you? Come on.
Oh, what?
Seven you had, Trafalgar Square. 2 houses, £300.
Oh.
I mean, that religion your Maorice preaches, I mean, ain't got no God with it, you know. It's not one of his religions. It's a pagan thing, that is pagan religion.
You can't work your passage into heaven with it. Is that what you mean?
You trying to be funny?
No, honey, I always thought that your idea of religion was to help you to get into heaven. But if it don't, well, I mean, you may as well have an extra hour kip in bed on a Sunday morning, aren't you?
Well, that Maorice's religion, that transcendentalism, that's all bloody kip, that is. Come on, throw it. You'll wear 'em out in a minute. I mean, see, what it means, see, the whole idea, your meditation, the whole idea of it, see, is to sit and to contemplate your navel, see? I mean, that suits your Wogs, doesn't it? It's all they ever do. Too bloody lazy to brush the flies off themselves, they are.
You have won second prize in a beauty contest.
Collect £10.
Look, you let that Maurice come over here preaching that religion, and he's going to end up doing more damage to the country than your darling Harold will. Coventry Street, that's mine. I mean, he comes over here, doesn't he? Stays up at Claridge's.
Oh, he must be doing very well out of it.
Of course he is. Of course that's why he's come over, isn't it? Charging everyone who believes in it a week's wages. I mean, our churches, they're lucky to get a few coppers in a plate, they are.
They are when you go.
When he goes.
All right, Miss Smarty Pants, when do you go then? When do you go?
I don't believe in it. That's why I don't go. The way you go on about it, oh, you're such a hypocrite, you are. You talk more about church and religion than you do about football, and you never go.
He goes to football.
No.
Yeah, never goes to church, though.
Listen.
He won't go to heaven.
Listen, you.
Didn't even go to church on Christmas.
Oh. Because you never called me, that's why. Look, I wanted to go tonight. That's on your conscience, that is. He knows I wanted to go. Oh, yes. And he knows you never called me. I mean, Christmas Day, that's the one day in the year you ought to go, that is.
Never went last Christmas either.
Oh, shut up and throw the dice.
Vicar knows you didn't go as well.
Yeah, because you told him, I suppose.
No, I didn't.
Well, how does he know if I was there or not?
Because he never seen you.
Well, how's he supposed to see me in all that crowd? I mean, what do you expect me to do? Stand up and wave to him?
Wasn't crowded.
No, well, you can't wonder at it, can you? Not with him.
Why?
Well, I never heard worse sermons than he gives. Well, he stutters for a start, all. Blessed be the Father.
You're wicked, you are.
Who is?
You are. You're wicked. You don't deserve to go to heaven. You don't.
And he's got no chance of getting up there. I mean, talking about his stuff like that. Oh.
Shut up.
Well, I hope he doesn't, because I don't fancy having to live with him up there as well.
Look, how many turns do you want with the dice? It's my go, isn't it? My go. Right. 3.
1, 2, 3, go to jail.
All right, I can move it myself, can't I?
Judgment from above, that is.
Yeah, for knocking his man down here.
Don't be bloody stupid.
He's always listening and watching, you know.
Look, you don't think he's watching us play bloody Monopoly, do you? Bloody daft. Probably.
I hope he's listening to you swearing.
Look, shut up and throw the dice.
Right.
Get up on the floor. It's all right, Blimey, where's that going now?
Well, there's one good thing about it being New Year's Eve that I'm pleased about. It means 1 year less to live with you, pig.
Look, ain't you found that dice yet?
No, I can't see it.
Yeah, ain't going down that mouse hole, is he?
Yeah. What's this tray of water down there?
No, don't take that away. I put that there for the noise.
Oh, God.
Make 'em feel welcome. Isn't it marvellous, eh? Putting water down for the mice she is now. Why don't you put some grub down for 'em and all?
You'll encourage them.
No, I don't want to encourage them. I want to keep them out.
Keep them out? How's that keeping them out? Putting down water by the hole?
Well, they can't swim, can they?
Can't swim? Blimey, they can paddle through that lot. You won't only have a house full of mice, you'll have them dragging their wet feet all over it too.
Yeah, I put more than that down. It was deeper than that.
They've been drinking their way in.
That's it.
Her mother was dafter than her.
Why?
Used to stand for hours in front of a mouse hole with hammer in her hand.
Hammer?
Yeah, waiting for the mouse to pop out so she could clat him over the head.
She used to catch them, though.
She didn't. Never caught none. Oh, blimey. I mean, the mouse was too quick for her, wasn't it? She was senile, your mother.
Yeah, she caught more than the cat did.
Well, that mangy old moggy. Would
Yeah.
have been put to sleep, that thing.
Well, it kept the mice away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, done that. Done that all right. The mice wouldn't go nowhere near the cat. That's too frightened of my cat's son in all of it. I thought you was looking for the dice, eh?
Oh, there they are.
No, don't mess about. Don't mess about. I mean, look, don't chew them in my ear hole. How can I concentrate? 8. Right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Marlborough Street. Oh, I wanted that. I shall buy that.
I wanted that.
Well, you can't have it, can you?
No, well, I've got 2 brown ones already. I wanted that as well.
Yeah, but I've got it, and I have exercised my option on it, and I
Here, I'll swap you the Angel Islington for it.
don't want Angel Islington, don't want a load of old rubbish up Islington, do I? Want something a bit decent, up here in Marlborough Street.
Well, you can't have Marlborough Street, can you? Because you're still in jail.
Cheat.
Who the hell's that?
Turn next door.
She on the bloody borrow again. Fleet Street, thank you. That's 2 houses. It's £250, please.
Oh, I've only got 200.
Yeah, I'll lend you 50.
No,
Okay.
you're not allowed to lend according to the rules. You've got a mortgage, isn't she? Hey.
Yeah, 200. Right.
Me.
What do you got, 50?
See how capital works, can't you? Playing this game.
Yeah, them that's got most get more, and them that's got nothing go bust.
Well, that is the laws of it, innit? That is your laws of capital. I mean, I'm doing all right, aren't I? Eh?
Look, it's only a game, you know. It's not skill. I mean, if the dice land you on a property, you can buy it. If they don't, you can't.
Oh, yeah, but, you see, where the astuteness comes into it, see, is knowing what to buy when you land on it. How you exercise your options, you see. See, that's where this comes into play. I mean, look, your mother, Look at the sort of property she's bought here, up in Islington. I mean, if you're astute, you see, you don't go buy property down that part of the board. Sort of property you want, sort of thing I got here, innit? Look, Piccadilly, Folger Square, Strand, Pall Mall, see? They're all class properties, they are. Very nice rents on those, you see. See, where people go wrong in playing this game, see, is they're not astute enough. They buy up a load of old rubbish. See, I'll admit you, I'll grant you. Got to have a bit of luck with the dice, grant you that. But the secret of this game, see, Sammy, is your astuteness in buying, see.
It's a game, that's all, a game.
But it's a financial game, innit?
Oh, honestly, he thinks he's a master
No.
fortune there.
Well, I've done better than you two, haven't I?
Yeah, but you couldn't do that in real life, could you? It's not finance. You wouldn't know where to start buying real property, would you? Hey?
Well, there's a marvellous example here for a start, isn't there?
Look, this house is more than you've got for a startle. And that down there is more than you've got on all, isn't it? Yeah, look. It started equal, didn't we? Equality of opportunity you're always talking about. And look, he's finished up with here. Old Kent Road and Whitechapel Road, load of rubbish.
A load of rubbish you've got, huh? Slum property? Listen, I'll tell you, mate, under a Tory government, your slum property, it's worth a really gold mine, isn't it? I mean, look at the extortionate rent your Tory landlords charge for it. I mean, under a Tory government, I could let these all off to coloured people, couldn't I, eh? Send to a room, be another ruddy rackman I could be. All I need to do is buy a bloody Alsatian.
What's an Alsatian got to do with it?
Mr. Garnett, right. Oh, look, I'm ever so sorry to intrude like this, only I run out of sugar. And my Bert, well, he wants his cup of tea. Well, I mean, you know how it is. I didn't like coming in here to borrow. No, I said, Bert, I don't like going in there, Bert, I said, and asking, I said. I mean, well, not that she'd mind, I said, not Mrs. Garnett, I said, nor him, I said, nor him neither, I said. Well, no, I said, they won't mind, I said. Well, I mean, she knows she can always do the same, I said. And I said, well, he knows he can always knock here, I said, and be welcome, I said.
Well, we don't believe in borrowing, you see. That's the thing of it.
I know, it's just like us. I mean, look, we feel the same way exactly ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be in here now if I hadn't run out of sugar. Oh, thanks, Mrs. Garnett. Well, I knew there was something I'd forgotten. I suppose you couldn't let me have a packet of tea. Well, it's all this holiday business, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I run out, you see. Well, I mean, it puts us all out, doesn't it? Oh, Tar. Well then, bye.
Don't want a drop of milk and all, do ya?
Thank you, Mr. Garnett. Thank you very much. We are a bit short. No. Don't bother. I'll pick it up off of the doorstep. Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Bloody woman. She's getting just like bloody Harold, she is. Harold who? Your darling Harold. Harold bloody Wilson, that's who. He's always on a borrow, he is. Borrowing off half the world, he is. I mean, no wonder the Gaul don't want him in a common market. He's always on their ear hole all the time, that's why.
He hasn't borrowed nothing off of the Gaul.
No, because he's too fly for him. Wouldn't lend him it. I mean, all this borrowing. Giving us a bad name, it is.
Nobody likes a borrower.
Of course they don't.
Quickest way to lose your friends, that is,
Of course
borrowing.
it is.
Yeah. I mean, me and your dad, we never borrowed a penny, we ain't.
No.
And we've had some hard times. Especially when you was young.
Yeah, but Mr. Wilson borrowing isn't like you and Dad borrowing or our next door. It's different.
Yeah.
Different? Look, the only difference between your darling Harold and her next door is he borrows a bloody sight more, that's all. I wouldn't mind if it's only a cup of sugar he wanted.
Oh, we could lend him that.
Look, he's got to borrow, hasn't he?
Or Mrs. Callaghan.
I mean, what's the alternative?
Look,
She could lend it to him.
Mrs. Callaghan don't live next door to him no more.
Never mind, look.
Why, where's she gone?
To the Home Office, ain't she?
I thought he'd gone there.
Well, he has gone there, but she's gone with him.
Why? She never spoilt the pound.
Oh, God, blimey, look. She is his wife. She is his wife. She's got to live with him, isn't she?
A shame.
Look, what's the alternative?
Well, she can't stay on as a Jenkins's bloody lodger, can she?
I wasn't talking about that. I mean, the country's broke.
It wasn't broke when Mac was up there, Sonny.
We've been going broke for years. We've got too many armies all around the world. That's our trouble. We're too obsessed with military strength. I mean, our politicians, I'm not kidding you, they're like a load of school kids, they are. They haven't grown out of their short trousers yet. Do you know what? They are still playing bloody soldiers with the rest of the world.
Not playing, Sonny.
Playing!
Not playing, bloody soldiers. Listen, when we have a go, when we have a bloody go, we have a go! We don't mess about. But we've won every war we've ever went in for, so don't start knocking our soldiers.
I'm not knocking our soldiers, I'm knocking all soldiers.
2 biggest wars the world has ever known. Won them both we have. Makes your blood boil, doesn't it? 2 biggest wars in the history of mankind. Won them both, and what have we got out of it? Nothing! I mean, America has. So's bloody Russia.
Well, what about Germany? I mean, they haven't done so bad either.
I know, and they lost both of them. I mean, we used to be a proud nation once we was. Now look at us. Just like her next door, always on a bloody hero.
Why don't he go to the Queen?
Who?
Wilson.
Well, for?
Cup of sugar.
Oh, for the money he wants. I mean, she's got it, hasn't she?
Oh, she's got it, yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're going to borrow, it's better to borrow off your own, isn't it?
She wouldn't lend him any money. I mean, she's got it, yeah. If she's got any sense, she'd be like the Gaul and bloody will stick to it. Not lend him any. I mean, if it was Eve, she might lend it to Eve.
Or Og.
I mean, I can't see her lending none to Wilson.
Oh, she'd lend it to Og.
I mean,
Well, I reckon if things don't improve soon, she'll sell up and emigrate. Become part of the brain drain. Air and fill the Greek.
gasket! She wouldn't never leave us.
No, she's got too good a job.
Nothing to do with it. Impertinence of you. No matter how bad things got in this country, she wouldn't never leave us. Despite your darling Harold, I mean, thinks too much of us, she does. Thinks the world of us, that woman. Thinks the world of her subjects, she does. I mean, if she thought it would help, she'd even pawn her crown jewels for us, she would. She's laughing at, she would. But if she'd done that and your darling Harold got his hands on it, he'd only squander it, giving handouts to bloody wogs.
I think she'd even sell her horses for us if she had to.
What you laughing at, you silly little bitch? I mean, they'd fetch a bit, they would. She's got some of the finest horses in the world, she has.
Yeah, she's a very big owner, you know.
Yeah, and she knows a bit about the game, too. Which is more than your George Wigg does. Oh, blimey. I mean, they let him do his bit, don't they? Ruining the country. Now they're going to let him ruin our horse racing for us, too.
So you don't reckon that the Queen fancies a few bob on England in the World Stakes then, Dad? Hey?
She'd bet on us, Sonny. Don't you worry about that. She'd put her shirt on us, that woman would.
Oh, God.
Nothing wrong with the horse, is there? It's a good horse. Nothing wrong with the horse. It's a bloody jockey, that's the trouble. Blimey, isn't it marvellous? I mean, here we are, sitting here New Year's Eve, facing what? Facing what? I mean, all last year, nothing but disasters, catastrophes. I mean, plane crashes, rail crashes, strikes, devaluation of pound, flu, foot-and-mouth disease all over the country.
Oh, God, blimey, whose fault's that?
Well, it's somebody's fault,
It's
isn't
not
it?
Labour's fault.
Well, they're in charge, aren't they?
Your dad had that.
What?
Foot and mouth.
He didn't have foot and mouth.
He had to have all his teeth out.
Pyorrhea, that was pyorrhea.
Bad feet, too.
He never.
Well, your mum told me that he could only wear a pair of socks once.
Oh, God. No, it was trench foot he had.
Boots didn't last long either.
Look,
Foot and mouth runs in his family.
look. Foot and mouth. It's only animals get foot and mouth disease, you blooming great pudding.
Well, he was animal. He was a pig like you.
Anyway, he got them feet. He got them feet in the service of his country.
He got lice, too. When he come home on leave, they had to burn his uniform.
Oh. Yes, he did get lice. Oh, yes. And he got medals, too. Serving his king and his country, because we was a proud nation, we was in them days. One of the proudest in the world. And now look at us. Walking around with our backsides hanging out of our trousers. Blimey, you'd think the Americans would help us, wouldn't you? I mean, they're supposed to be friends of ours. I mean, you'd think they'd be a bit more grateful towards us, the Yanks, but they ain't, are they? I mean, look what happened the other week. Saying that our golfers ain't good enough to play in their own Ryder Cup matches. Bloody sauce. And what they ought to do is ban the Yanks out of it, not let them play in it no more.
Yeah, don't talk so soft, will you? It's only us and the Yanks who play in it. I mean, if they'd done that, we'd have no one to play with, would we?
Well, that's all right, isn't it? It's all right to play amongst ourselves. At least we'd be sure of winning it then.
Oh, God.
No, it's nothing to laugh at, is it? I mean, look, take your Yanks with a baseball. They're World Series. I mean, it's only the Americans that play in it, ain't it? They ought to ban them out of this country. What they ought to do, ban them. I mean, they come over here, don't they? Winning all our tournaments. We don't go over there and win theirs.
Well, we can't, can we? I mean, we can't. We can't. That's why.
Anyway, it's a daft game, that golf. Shoppy game, that is.
I've never seen that.
No, but you don't want to know. There's nothing in it.
What are you talking about? Nothing in it. It's one of the hardest games in the world, that's all.
Hard. I'll show you how hard it is. You know what they do? Look, they got a bag of sticks, see? Bag of little ball, and then whack it. They just whack it out of pitch. See? And then they walk up after it. They don't hurry themselves. They're supposed to be athletes. I mean, don't even carry their own sticks. They've got some poor old fella to do it for them. See, and when they get up near the hole, see? Ooh, see? They like knock it in the hole. And they can't even do that properly. Some have to have several goes at it, they do.
That's the hardest part of it, Dave.
Hard? How could it be hard? God blimey, it's not as though the hole was defended, is it? I mean, it's not as if there was a goalkeeper there. Or some blooming great halfback. I mean, even the fella they're playing against, he ain't even allowed to whack it away with his stick, is he? But where you going then?
Oh, across the road to Mrs. Moore's. They got a party on there tonight and they've asked us to go over.
Party? Well, why didn't you say?
Not you, though.
Eh?
She don't want you. She said she'd never have you over there again. Not after what happened last time. Well, it's your own fault. I mean, if you can't behave yourself, act in a decent manner.
Gonna leave me here? All on my own?
Well, it's not our fault. She don't want you over there.
Gonna leave me here? On my own New Year's Eve?
Go up the pub.
How can I go out the pub? I spent all my money Christmas, didn't I? I'm skint!
There you are, I'll lend you 10 bob.
Stick it, you can stick your 10 bob!
Well, stay here then and watch the telly.
Yeah, some very good programs on tonight, Dad. Happy New Year, Dad!
Isn't it fair, eh? Isn't it bloody fair? I've got to celebrate New Year's. All on my own. Oh, blind. Marvellous, isn't it, eh? They're all out, enjoying themselves. And I got to sit here and watch bloody telly all on me bleating own. Bloody telly. Bloody even row! It's marvellous, isn't it, eh? Marvellous. Power cut on New Year's Eve. Blimey, that's typical, that is. Typical, isn't it? That'll ruin their party for them, won't it, eh? They'll ruin their little party. And bloody good luck! That's only over here, isn't it? It's a shilling school. And I ain't got a shilling. It's marvellous, eh? I've got to go out of one black year into another even blacker one in total bloody darkness! Well, I'll go over there. I'm not... Oh, get a shilling anyway. Shilling. No. I wouldn't demean myself. Sort of sit here in the cold on my own. I'll pay them out for this. I'll get my own back. I'll pay them out. I'll throw my own party. And I won't invite them. I won't invite anybody. Isn't it all right, though, eh? I've got to sit here, New Year's Eve, on my own. Sit here all... Oh, going to bed. How can I sleep with that noise going on? I'll go over there, I'll knock, and I'll complain. That's what I'll do. I'll complain. How can anyone sleep with that bloody row going on? I'll blimey earn a bloody mouth water. That's it. Go on, celebrate. Go on, ring your bells. You'll be ringing your hands next year. Happy New Year.